This short video provides guidance on how to measure the ground floor slab for the community centre cost model. The ground floor slab will be measured using the gross internal floor area. So this is the area indicated in green on the plan. When you're measuring the gross internal area, you measure over all internal partitions and walls, so there's no need to deduct for the area occupied by these internal walls between the toilets, kitchen area and the changing room. Also, in terms of gross internal floor area, if you were measuring another project, you would measure overall plant room areas and stairwells, etc. So the gross internal floor area for the community centre is shown in green. So how would you go about measuring that? Well, let's have a look at what's been annotated on the drawing. On the drawing we've been given our external dimension, but we actually want the internal length of the building. So we actually have an overmeasure. So if we look at this, we need to make an adjustment for the overmeasure of the thickness of the external wall, both here and here. So it's the external dimension less twice the thickness of the wall. And that calculation will be done in the waste column. Where are you going to find the thickness, the width of the wall? Well, you then need to look at your section. So if we look at the section, we can see that we have annotated the thickness of the facing brick, the cavity and the blockwork. So first of all, in the waste column you need to calculate the width of the wall and use the width of the wall in the calculation for the adjustment for the internal length. You would then do the same thing again for the internal width by adjusting for the wall, overmeasure of the wall here and here. And then once you've got the internal length and the internal width of the building, you would then calculate the gross internal floor area, putting those dimensions in the dimension column.